Do not adjust your sets, this is indeed the Vauxhall Mach-E, and yes, it looks pretty sharp, right? The polar opposite of the original that made its debut in 2012. Anyway, the MK2 marries distinctive looks with lots of kit and, as depicted in this here image, an electric version. Inventively named, Mocha Electric. But of course, the Audi strikes a neat balance between fuss-free family transport, well-mannered refinement, and manages to feel just a little keener in the chassis department than the old A3. The Nissan Juke might look distinctive, but in driving terms it's hard to find anything as bland as this. Might explain why it's selling so well. The Juke demands very little from you behind the wheel, and it's coupled with that well-populated interior. Starting prices are accessible, especially for hybrid options. Benefit in kind salary sacrifice perks are equally low, so we guess blend also suits tightened purse strings. Given the number of SUVs and crossovers on this list, it's reassuring that the humble hatchback still has something going for it. Especially one like the Mini. Its engine lineup is great and the interior is pleasingly different from the standard fare supplied by everyone else. Don't expect to get much stuff in the back. Do expect fellow road users to laugh at your Union Jack brake lights. Be honest, if that front headlight signature rolls up behind you on the motorway, you're not going to mistake the Hyundai Tucson for anything else. And while the looks aren't for everyone, the fact that it's spacious, drives well and features lots of tech has convinced thousands of drivers that this is the car for them. And fair dues, it's a very capable machine. Hard to argue with the Tesla Model Y as a package. Performance is outstanding, the all-electric range is up there with the best in class, and it's supported by Tesla's commendable supercharger network, which takes most of the hassle out of long-distance travel. However, you will have to put up with the iffy ride and the fact that it looks like a frog that's cross about something. If you've missed the last decade of automotive continental drift, first of all, welcome back. Second, the land has shifted rapidly and the most mainstream car maker of all is now arguably Kia. Yup, that South Korean one. Makes a lot of good, affordable stuff across plenty of segments, including this sport age. Just ignore the badge, it's definitely KIA and not KN. The Super Mini segment is feeling the squeeze nowadays as demand shifts to crossovers and SUVs. But the Corsa staggers on. We say staggers because it's not the shining advert for the segment that we'd like it to be. Sure, it looks decent and ticks a lot of boxes, but the interior already looks old hat. And remember, this is a Peugeot underneath now, so no marks for originality. End result? Third place. What do we know? It should come as no surprise that an SUV/crossover thing is leading the pack. And even less of a shock that the Qashqai then takes second place given it basically founded the genre. Now in its third generation, it's had more practice than most. Like the Juke, it's simple to drive and buyers trust the Nissan badge. Rides a bit stiff though. You can do better, even if many have decided they can't. Actually, although the Ford Fiesta's time is up, sniff, the Ford Puma lives on. And this is a good thing because the latter is based on the former, and therefore has inherited most of the handling attributes that made us love the Super Mini. Hooray! Only this is a crossover, and much more popular as a result.